What is going on, guys? My name is Tubby Emu. Not only is the mic quality better, the ideas for SmackDown vs. Raw 2012 are better this video. I kind of rushed the last one because my dad was in the hospital. We've been here for 8 or 9 days now. He is doing a lot better, and I really do appreciate the people on my channel that have been giving me support. And let's just jump right into it. In the last video, I talked about a special guest referee match. I talked about making the arenas bigger, especially for WrestleMania. What else did I actually talk about? There's a couple different things I talked about, and I've read your comments. I've gone through them. When I do a video, guys, trust me, I read all your stuff. And some of the biggest things I want to address was a GM mode. Tons of people said that. And I quit match and create an arena and create a pay-per-view. Now, me personally, create a pay-per-view is not really the most important for me. It's not one of the things that, I would be super overjoyed for. I think it would be cool if they didn't have updated pay-per-views where I could make that pay-per-view. That's something I think would be really good if, they don't want to put in the effort to update the actual pay-per-views, get rid of the backlashes, the Judgment Days. Actually, I don't know if Judgment Day is still in. I can't remember off the top of my head. Create a championship would be somewhat cool. I don't know how much I would use it, though, because a lot of my videos are for prediction videos or something along those lines for sports or my channel, because my biggest draws on videos on my channel are I usually do either every match on the card in a video or a prediction video and then a results video, and those videos get the biggest draw for me. And I like to be able, to make it as realistic as possible. And it's a little disappointing when you have to use Cause when they don't have their exact moveset. So I think updating the arenas as new as possible, because they do run on kind of a year delay, kind of like football games and sports games, where the 2011 game is with the 10 roster. So I understand that it is a little frustrating, but hopefully we'll get to see the Trent Berettas, the Usos, all those smaller wrestlers in the game, so I don't have to use Cause. I think that would circumvent, the need for, create a pay-per-views and whatnot, and that's something I would really like to see. Now, as far as GM mode goes, I never really played GM mode. Me personally, what I want to see is Road to WrestleMania is fun, but there's only 5 storylines. I would almost prefer to see one where you could either use a WWE superstar or create a superstar, and you got to play throughout a whole year, a couple years. I think that's what GM mode was. I'm not exactly sure. But I want to utilize all the pay-per-views. And I know the biggest draw is Royal Rumble to WrestleMania. I understand that. That's perfectly fine. But for me, it gets kind of boring, especially when you're doing 5 storylines, doing the same thing. Maybe if they had a story mode where, one person, it was his journey from Extreme Rules to SummerSlam, and some were from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, and if they spread it out, they couldn't call it Road to WrestleMania, but I think that would be a hell of a lot more fun and interesting for me, so it's a little bit more, it's more variety, and so I'm saying, a lot, sorry for that. Also, what I would like to see, and some people have brought this up, an I Quit match. I really want to see a special guest referee match. I am kind of biased for that because that was my favorite match. Other than that, WWE Universe needs some tweaking, and most definitely they have to make it so you can put titles on the line in exhibition matches. That drives me absolutely nuts that I have to go into Story Designer. If that's not in next year's game, I will be contacting THQ. I probably already should, but I'm going to make a video. I'm going to email them, call them, do whatever I have to. Maybe they'll take our ideas. Maybe they're watching these videos and like, hey, let's incorporate some of these ideas. Maybe, maybe not. But my name is Tubby Emu, guys. I post tons of WWE content on my channel, so come over and check it out. And you guys have a great day. Peace!